Michael Spring, Senior Advisor to the Mayor and Director of the Department of Cultural Affairs. I was there at the beginning of the Bakehouse, where a group of really amazingly dedicated volunteers and artists concluded that a space where artists could develop their work was something that Miami's arts community needed. And so these incredible people actually took me to the Bakehouse and led me through the abandoned building and told me that it was their dream to buy the building and convert it into artist studios. At which point our government, county government, worked with them to identify funds to help them buy the building. I'm incredibly proud of what resulted.
I'm Marta Siebenhaar, the Executive Director of the Bakehouse Art Complex.
So one of the things I love about the Bakehouse is that unlike a gallery or museum, there's artistic process happening here 24 hours a day. Our residents come from all over the world and they work in every single art form you can think of. And they're really here working all the time, every day. And that's what makes us different. You can actually walk into a studio and see someone working and say, hey, what are you doing? Or, you know, I like this, how did you get that effect? And you can have a relationship with them. I think that's a really special thing. We kind of show backstage of what happens in making artwork, which is artists doing their thing, painting, pouring concrete, making things out of wood, ceramics, and I think that's part of the thing that makes us really unique.
I'm Troy Simmons, a resident artist here at Bakehouse. It's the fact that you can actually walk into the studios and get a little bit of the perspective behind the work that you're seeing. And you kind of have a little bit of both worlds. I mean, you get to see the work, you get to see the work in action, and you also get a chance to see the artists and talk to the artists as they're creating. You can give people inspiration, whether it's the kids, whether it's just whoever. I mean, it's a place to come and really explore under one roof.
You know, I brought my brother in. My brother lives in St. Pete Beach. I brought him in for the first time after I had my studio, and he said it was the best art experience he ever had because we came in on the open studio night and he got to go in and meet a lot of the different artists and see different mediums from the clay sculpture work to fabric work to painting, and he got to talk with the artist. It's rare that you get to speak with an artist in their working environment. You might meet them in other places, but to actually be in their studios, see how they work, see how they operate, see their supplies, see how they're creating, ask them about it. We like to talk about our work. We don't get a chance to interact with the public that often, except in a situation like the Bakehouse.
Sheila Womble, Executive Director of Arts for Learning. I think what is really special about being able to have some of our interns housed here at the Bakehouse is that this place is a labyrinth of creativity. While the Bakehouse was originally designed to be an affordable studio space for artists and to also provide them with exhibition opportunities, it's becoming much, much more. It's becoming a community center. You know, it's in the heart of Wynwood, and people are coming here not only to see the artists and to visit the artist studios, but they're coming here for lectures, they're coming here for conversations, they're coming here for family days, for classes. It really is becoming a center of creativity in the community.
We also have artists who are doing public projects through the Miami-Dade County Department of Cultural Affairs Public Artworks program. And Stephanie Werner-Jaffe is one of our sculptors here. She's finishing a project that is a Veterans Memorial that's going to be right in front of the Town Hall in Miami Lakes. We're really excited about it, and it's something that is not only a tribute to all the men and women who have given their lives and dedicated their service to this country, but it's also it's going to be a local landmark. So we're very excited for Stephanie and very happy that she is involved in this wonderful project. One of the things you'll notice when you're at the Bakehouse is that we have a school right across the street. So we're going to be starting in this school year to provide a 10-week residency that's site-specific at Jose de Diego, bringing our artists in to do a project that will be meaningful to them and that will enhance the life and the quality of their school.
If a city is going to be great in the arts, it's only going to be great if it has artists living, working, and creating work with the voice of that community. Almost any place can present art, but it's the places that create new art that are on the map as important cultural centers. And the Bakehouse is literally a living, breathing laboratory for artists, Miami artists, and new work. And that's why it's such a great investment, because you're not just investing in a solid institution and organization that has a long track record of success, but you're investing in the human infrastructure of the arts community here.
You look across the country and you will find a handful of places like the Bakehouse, if that. We're doing something really unique. We're fostering talent. We are giving emerging artists a place to create, a creative home, a permanent space in Wynwood. We're not able to do that without the generosity of people like you. We do have to keep the lights on and the doors open, but we have so much more that we want to do. We're going to be opening the workshop spaces. We're going to be welcoming people in to take art classes. We're going to be serving students out in the community. We are a community resource, and it takes a community and the investment of the community to help us make it happen.